Stand up and pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. So the first case is Pataglia Residential Site Plan Review. If you come forward.
Hi, my name's Matthew Lung, architect of
Have a-
record. Oh.
Sign in.
Saw the microphone.
You can sit down.
Sit here.
Sign in. All right, tell us both your names and your relationship to the project.
Joe DiFilippo, I'm the builder for my client.
Okay,
Matthew Lung, architect of record.
okay. You want to tell us about your project?
Sure. It is a proposed single-family residence at 8 Mary Crest Road, zoned as an R40. Existing lot is about 1 acre. It's a pretty shallow lot as is. Currently, it is vacant. There was a single-family residence on it, but it's been demolished under a separate permit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A single-family, 2-story with a cellar.
How big? Let's see the square footage.
The proposed square footage is 6,508 square feet. Gross.
Okay. Let's get back to the, and we want to go through the finishes being proposed on the outside of the house.
There you go, there's a list of, color copy of the whole
That's
thing.
about this
Yeah.
way, yeah.
It's just about
That's
one,
one
yeah, one copy.
Oh, sure.
More?
We also have color renderings as well.
So all,
I don't think, they don't have color renderings.
all
Arctic white?
cementitious.
I'm sorry?
Arctic white.
Yes, this is it right here, actually. This is a
Just give
sample.
you- Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay, so cementitious siding, an Arctic white, hardy Arctic white. Thin stone, manufactured thin stone
Correct.
Yep.
as a base,
Water table.
and on the water table and a tower,
Mhm.
being done in stone. You have posts and timbers, what looks like timbers, supporting the roof over the entry. What is that? Is that actually
Exposed, yeah, timber framing structural, yeah.
timber framing?
Mhm.
And what color is that gonna be?
It'll be stained, like a darker wood.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have the renderings right here. You see the color renderings right here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you burned it.
Yeah. Do you want me to pass that?
I think we have. We have. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really, quite spectacular.
Yep. Yeah, it's on, yeah, you guys have it on last page. I
Should
don't
be
know
in
if you
this.
had it or not, but yeah. I bought another copy.
Hopefully.
The windows are
We're going with Anderson 400 series, black.
black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
black, nice thin profile, looking for a more contemporary look.
They're on that sheet that I gave you on the second
Yeah,
page.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and the second, it says windows, there's a line item for, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, Anderson makes nice stuff.
Front doors as well?
Yeah, we're gonna go all exterior doors. Even we have a accordion folding sliding door in the back, that'll also be Anderson.
Garage doors? What color?
Garage doors.
Gonna be,
in-
Oh, I have a photo of them, I don't have, we don't have them, I don't think, on here.
No, I think on the last
You do?
page I had it, yeah. No?
No,
That's not the latest one.
we have the exterior doors here, yeah, no, we have the water table.
Oh, there's a third page. So the garage doors are gonna be by Amar, they're gray. I've actually got a
gray. Uh-huh. Oh, I see, all right.
pretty standard,
Mhm. And metal roofs.
a combination.
Metal,
Right.
and then
Well, yeah,
the, which I have the roof, asphalt
the roof shingle is here, right?
Yes.
I'll
So
show it to
pewter
you guys.
gray,
Yeah.
and then the metal is gonna be a similar,
Also gray.
basically the same color.
Yeah,
or
as close as you
to
could
it,
get.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
What about lighting, outside lighting?
Exterior lighting, we haven't gotten into too much detail with that as of
Mhm.
right now. We do call for, we have some pretty basic lighting plans put together. I don't know if they're part of the set that you were provided.
Do you think there'll be a lot of landscape lighting, uplighting the building?
Ideally, but none of that has been, really hashed out yet.
Oh, it's a beautiful house. Use the term house advisory.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a inn, like a ski lodge.
You, Michael.
I'm Matthew.
Oh,
I work
Matthew,
for Michael
sorry.
Filalli. Yeah.
This building is here, what is that?
I'm sorry, I can't
Another
see.
house?
Oh, that's the garage. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a corridor.
It's like a
And then-
breezeway, yeah.
Yeah, it's a breezeway.
Breezeway.
connecting
It goes from the house to the
You don't
garage.
have to go outside,
Yeah.
going from your garage to the house, and that is included in the, square foot calculation. It's a finished space.
You see it better on this right, on this right here. You can see it right here. The breezeway, where it attaches to the house. And then,
Better, yeah, okay. It definitely makes the footprint of the house huge.
Yeah, well, the lot is very, long and shallow, so we had to really spread it out in that direction. Work for us.
No pool right now, I think it's a proposed pool.
A future pool, so we just have a space where, under a separate permit in the future, in a few years, we'll apply for it, maybe, but as of this application, there will be no pool.
So, do we have, there's no landscape plans at this time? So,
So will you be coming back to the board for the landscaping and the lighting?
Well-
That is a requirement for ACABOR to approve, but we don't have anything.
I mean, we don't have a full detailed landscape plan. I mean, we had some, you could see where,
Conceptual?
yeah, I mean, we have an idea that we're gonna be doing some screening here in the back, like with evergreen giants, things like that, but it's not gonna be like, you know,
Everything on the renderings is just
correct.
artistic
Exactly, aesthetic,
at the moment,
correct.
not a commitment to where things are going. So you have no landscaping. Where are the condensers? Where are the condensers gonna be located?
So, I mean, you didn't specify where they were going. So I think realistically, we're gonna put the condensers most likely on this side of the house. If you're looking at the house on the left side from the road facing in. Or potentially, we could put it in
Right, in
between the
there.
breezeway,
Yeah,
you know, so,
on the back
yeah,
side over
yeah,
here.
exactly. We have probably
Probably
more
better
room
place.
A
here
lot of
as opposed to
pockets
here, yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna put them obviously where the garages are, so,
No.
Now, the breezeway area gives you
yeah.
a good opportunity.
Right here.
Or right by the garage, tucked on the other
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
probably,
yeah.
tucked on the other side, or even this side, you know, where you have
Yeah.
room. Okay, Anybody on the board have anything? Questions to add to this?
No proposed fence. We have ideas, like screening in the back behind the evergreen giants. We would probably have some kind of fence along that back.
Yeah, I mean, if you put anything else in other than what's in your plan right now. I mean, there's two options, so if you have something in your plans that you wanna discuss with the board, you can discuss on certain conditions or ideas and the board agrees, or, you can ask for a continuance, and then you come back with addition.
I mean, realistically, obviously it's like a little, I think for the landscaping aspect, it's a little premature, if we're gonna do screening here and in the back here.
Right.
This neighbor right here has evergreen giants that he planted, so we would continue the evergreen giants. That's what we're probably gonna end up doing for sure. So, between that and some, trees here in the front, and obviously sod, it's not gonna be like, an extravagant, landscape design.
Yeah,
Landscaping and just give them permission to store it.
yeah, we can,
Exactly, we're not
Correct.
gonna prohibit
We
it from
can-
the beginning, but we would like you to come back.
100%,
no,
This is-
absolutely.
This is preliminary.
we can approve the house and they come back.
Hey.
But I don't think
Come
he
back
knew-
for landscape and lighting, it's a
I
separate
don't think he
round.
understood that,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was trying to just.
Yeah, think it out.
And
Yeah, obviously,
you're thinking
building the
we're gonna
house and
stop
started,
you
yeah,
from
exactly,
continuing to
exactly.
follow that, but you
Okay.
can come back.
That would be
Yeah.
great.
I just want to be clear before.
Anything more for the board? All right.
I was just wondering in the back here, is that a pergola?
Oh, in the rendering, I think we threw in a pergola. Right back there. Yeah, that's a freestanding pergola.
It's not attached to the house.
Yeah, not attached. That was another aesthetic rendering, yeah.
So there's no plan to do that?
No. No official plan.
Right,
That's it, it's canceled.
okay.
And the parts of the roof that are metal,
Yeah.
they're raised a little bit versus the other roof?
So it's a
Or-
standing seam metal roof, so, where the gaps are may look a little raised, but it's just where they interconnect as well as where they meet with the asphalt shingle.
They're kind of like a dog dormer, kind of a projected
Exactly,
out dog
yeah, we've
dormer.
got some shed dormers, some dog dormers, it's,
Yeah.
give it a little accent, as well as the covered porch would get the standing seam as well.
All right. I would open this up to the public. Is there anyone wishing to speak on this matter from the public? Not seeing anyone. I close the public. Somebody want to make a recommendation? Make a motion to approve as presented? Do I have a second?
Yeah, okay. I'll second it, and they would put.
Okay. All in favor?
I hear you, I'm sorry.
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, we now have the New York, okay. Can people take discussions?
Outside.
Can people take discussions outside? Excuse me?
Excuse me, no.
All right, New York SMSA, Verizon Wireless.
Yes. Give him a second.
Okay, sign in.
Yes, I
State your
did.
name,
Sure,
relationship to the project.
absolutely. Good evening, my name is Jordan Fry. I'm an attorney at the law firm of Snyder and Snyder, here on behalf of Verizon Wireless, the applicant. Verizon proposes to upgrade its existing cell site at 38 North Middletown Road, Pearl River. Verizon's simply swapping out its existing antennas, adding a few additional antennas, but it's behind the existing screen wall, as well as adding additional equipment that will be concealed, consistent with the existing screen wall, also on the rear of the building. The planning board did approve the proposed work on March 26th with the condition that we appear before this honorable board. The proposal is considered an eligible facilities request under federal law. Since there's no increase in height greater than 10 feet, the antennas won't protrude greater than 6 feet. They're going to be behind the existing wall. There's less than 4 cabinets proposed, no excavation. The proposed antennas won't defeat the existing concealment, because once again, they're going to be behind the existing screen wall, and there's no violation of the existing conditions for the original approval.
Pictures are what's there right now.
Correct.
Is there like a rendering of what's gonna be there?
Oh, yeah.
There isn't a rendering, but the site plan shows an elevation view,
Oh, I see.
and the concealment is designed to match the existing concealment. It's just gonna
So,
extend.
The panel.
I'm sorry. Finish with your answer.
Sure. So the concealment is just gonna be extended in the rear to match the current concealment.
You're going a little further towards the corner of the building versus.
All across the middle, right?
Concealing, right?
Correct,
This
and
stuff is new over here.
that's correct, and that's with respect to additional equipment to support the upgrade for the increased service to the area. The actual antennas that are being added are behind the existing screen wall, and that's the focus of the applicant.
Do we have
the
pictures
referral.
of what you're installing? The actual antennas that are going up?
Those
So-
antennas?
So, those are existing radios. The antennas are not gonna, the new antennas are gonna be behind that wall, so they're gonna be screened. They just happen to.
Are they gonna be taller than this?
No, they're gonna be within the height of the wall.
Oh, okay, so it's just behind it?
Yeah,
not
this
above
is
it.
the
Cor-
backside. of it.
Correct.
Okay.
This
Correct.
is the backside of it.
Yeah.
We're looking at
Correct,
these.
so they're gonna be
Not
going on the
higher than-
back side. That's correct. They're not gonna,
But they are
Extend.
going higher, they are stepping higher than this wall of this corner, right?
that's correct.
Going up.
There will be a little
So that's what I'm
increase.
See
saying,
this.
Right, so there's,
Right, but that's
Looking
for
at
the.
this is this,
yes.
right? That is this photo.
So
Correct.
this corner.
It's
we
gonna
will
be
have
a
above the
little
wall
higher,
An
yep.
antenna,
No,
no.
in the corner, there's gonna be new equipment to help support the new service. So that equipment, it's not an antenna, it's radios and other equipment that serves the antennas. That equipment now is gonna be installed and concealed as well in
What
kind.
does that look like?
Well, you're not gonna see it, but the elevation view, they're just showing this is the elevation view, but the equipment's gonna be behind the wall. You're not gonna actually see it. It's just the way the engineer drew it so that, as if the wall was clear, what the height would be, the reasoning for the screening, but you're not gonna actually see it from this view.
So it basically doubles the height of this, extends this, doubles the height, and goes over, is what I'm seeing, like. what
In the
it's-
drawing.
That's an accurate statement. Again, the proposal that we're here for is actually limited to the antennas, but that's a correct statement. It is higher on that corner.
Is there screening on this side of the,
No, there's no, well, yes, let me
on the
see.
back of the building, yes, is on the.
Yeah, we see this panel, but on the side here,
So
this is the side of the building.
right, so the screening, I believe, the screening is only for the rear,
Right.
which is consistent with what was originally proposed, because under the current approved facility, the request was to conceal view from the shopping center area, whether it be ShopRite or the retail stores.
That's actually, this side here is actually more traffic than the back, because this
Yeah,
back's, I
that's
just
the
parked right away
entrance.
and shopped it, so this is like the more
Yeah, that's the
bigger
entranceway.
bay, the bigger side to conceal than the back.
The driveway in, the
Yeah,
entrance.
the driveway, like literally everybody drives up to that.
Yeah, I drove past it, this evening. Again, the purview for review is the actual antennas. It is though catty corner, so it's not, so actually, if you don't mind, I can approach, I can show you, but the concealment does, it does the corner.
Yeah.
Well, these antennas are not concealed, and that's what the original design was, because the focus was from. Sure, well, if you're gonna, so, it was originally approved without concealment,
Okay.
and it was and that was because the focus was the shopping center, right? So now that these would be visible, if you didn't have concealment, there is concealment on this corner, so when you're leaving the store, you would still,
4 years.
Okay, so
Still
you're saying
block the view.
these are
these
concealed,
cabinets are concealed.
but they're not right here, is what I'm saying. Like that side of them is not concealed. So can you just add concealing to that side, so at least you don't see them? Because when you drive up the road right here, like that's the driveway. So at least if there's concealment over there, you don't see them, like right there.
Okay,
Another map.
so I can, what I would recommend is I can go back to my client. Technically,
Well, I mean, maybe the rest of the board doesn't feel the same.
No,
Right.
I know, I'm
No,
trying,
I
where
agree.
I'm going with this.
I'm in agreement.
Okay, so
Right.
this is an aesthetic board,
You're saying
and you just said
this
to us,
should
what I
go
thought I
across
heard
here
was,
as well, so
they've
that
already,
conceal
it's
this,
already
'cause
been,
here, there's no, these aren't hidden blocked out.
accepted or
see the
approved
edges.
by who, when?
So-
Because
Well,
you
this is the
haven't,
entrance.
this has
is the
not
main
been
parking
before the
lot.
board.
Right,
for years.
so-
You guys were here a
They
while back.
drive in this way.
no, understood. So, the way the facility was approved
Yeah, who,
didn't have, years ago,
right,
Right.
didn't require concealment on that corner. Didn't require concealment on the sides of the building.
You're adding a switch.
right.
Right,
So we
but,
didn't have
no,
the animal-
understood, and I understand your comment, I'm gonna take it back to the client. But technically, under federal law, we're only required to conceal the antennas, because that's what the original request, the existing, we're only required to conceal the back. What we could do is, we can adjourn, and I can ask the client if it's feasible to add that concealment. I don't think they would extend past the corner or the equipment platform to those other additional antennas that weren't concealed. But I can ask if they would conceal the corner of the cabinet.
Can I
Right.
ask you,
Sure.
why you think they wouldn't agree to that request? Why are
Well,
you, you're
we
speaking
could-
on their behalf as if they're not gonna comply with the request by this board?
Sure. The reasoning is because previously the antennas were not concealed. So to now, you can make the request, but technically under federal law, they're not required to conceal those antennas because they weren't previously concealed. So it's called an eligible facilities request under federal law. And the point is so that the carriers can continue to provide upgraded service without additional expense. And the reasoning is so that we can provide the best coverage to the area. So if it previously wasn't concealed, federal law doesn't require it to be concealed. But what I can do,
But
and,
just to pause you on that,
yeah.
even if you're changing the equipment, like you're completely, you're adding
Yeah.
to
Everything
more
there.
equipment.
yeah, so actually, that's correct. And in Mr. Sheridan's cover letter, he had a conflict there. He explains that because of the certain criteria that we met, not increasing the height of the facility by 10 feet, antennas not protruding above, will not protrude greater than 6 feet. The number of cabinets aren't being increased by greater than 4. There aren't going to be 4 cabinets. There's no excavation. Proposed antennas will not defeat the existing concealment because the antennas are going behind the wall. And then there's just no violation of existing conditions. The other issue is the purview under the wireless law, the town's wireless law, is simply for the antennas, not the additional equipment. But as an accommodation to the board, I understand your request, and I can certainly bring it back to the client and ask what, if they can conceal that side view a little better. I'd have to, you know, from a structural standpoint and wind load standpoint, there may be a good reason why they didn't do that, but I can certainly ask the question,
Yeah.
and we can come back and give you the answer that
Maybe they
I
just don't
received.
realize that's the more
Yeah.
traffic side of the building,
Sure.
like that,
Right.
who knows, but yeah, that's all we're asking for.
Sure, I can pass the message along, and we can come back and advise
What
if that's
is the
feasible.
visible height of the antennas?
The visible height. So,
If you're-
so the antennas that are going on the back wall, they're not going to be visible.
Okay.
They're gonna fit behind the wall.
And then here,
On that corner,
this corner.
yeah, so in that corner, there's no antennas, it's gonna be equipment, and those, they'll be behind the wall. The only issue is whether or not the equipment on the last equipment cabinet, I don't, if it, I would have to find out, number one, would it be visible? And two, from the side, not from the back of the building. And two, is it feasible to just extend the wall so that it would accommodate the request?
They're basically 6 feet above the roof with the platform, visible. It's with the platform, and then they sit 6 feet above
The
this.
boxes are,
Yeah, the box.
Right, so that's why the wall is taller than that, and from
Actually,
the back view.
no, the boxes are a little taller than that. They don't have a dimension to the top of the boxes themselves. So they're about 9 feet above here.
Yeah, 8, 9 feet.
8, 9 feet above.
Because
that.
the platform is raised, most likely.
Raised platform, and then they sit on
Right.
top of it. The only dimensions given are to the railing, right?
so again, whether it's an antenna or a box, understand that this board doesn't know what you're actually putting. You're asking us to like be Barney and imagine what this is gonna look like. It's difficult. It would be best if they could come back with some kind of rendering or picture to show us. You're putting a huge obstacle on top of this
Are they,
building,
these are the antennas, right? These are drawings of the antennas?
but that's
That's,
just a drawing.
those are the antenna specifications, but again, the antennas on the back wall are gonna be completely concealed.
Right, but the boxes, we're not talking
Yeah,
about the
the-
boxes now, we're talking about, not talking about the antennas, we're talking about the boxes.
Right, the specifications of the boxes.
Battery cabinet.
Yes.
Those
Some will have equipment, some may have batteries.
Cabinet H, that's what they look like right there.
Like these are just drawings, I'm asking, right. So they're just big metal boxes.
Yeah,
is
they're
what
just
we're
big
looking-
metal
right.
boxes,
And
just-
they're gonna be very
just like
tall
that.
on top of this building, and
Yep.
so.
Right, but again, they're gonna be concealed from the rear, and I can make the request to see if they can be concealed from the side.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still see them. They're not gonna move, they're not gonna move these two antennas that
No,
are
I know,
here.
but that's
So
why
they're
it
gonna
looks
come
more.
this far, it's gonna, they'll be exposed.
Not to like start over or anything, but I guess this has to go, the equipment, the new equipment has to go this way, it can't go that way, right, on the other side of it? Because that side of the building, like, doesn't matter, it's much less seen.
So you're,
Yeah,
That's the built side you're talking about.
can you just,
so if you would just, instead of going, like, this is the new equipment, all this stuff, right? This is existing, this is new. Right. You just put the new over here. That would eliminate the whole problem. And this area is not traveled, like, it's just a parking
The
lot.
parking lot.
Right.
This is where
This-
everybody
I
sees.
can ask the question and give you the answer when we return, because there is more space here,
Okay.
which, can accommodate the platform, but I can certainly ask the question. And again, the purview is regarding the antennas, but I'll certainly ask the question. So,
Okay, so, what do we wanna do? We wanna ask for a continuance to come back and find out which options, preferably moving that over there, but at the minimum, providing screening on this side.
right.
So, you need to ask for a continuance, and then come back and
Sure.
present what you have. So, you want to-
Sure, we'll respectfully ask for continuance and come back to the board.
Appreciate it.
Sure, thanks.
Read that figure.
It's hard to mix that into it when we're looking at all this stuff too.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we have Jose Barbershop. Sign. Commercial sign review.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maita Shining. I'm representing Hispana Signs. Okay, and we're showing two signs around the same location. Okay. Sorry, let me just take it out. And it's simple, it's just the name of and the logo of the place is Jose Barbershop. And it's gonna be an aluminum sign, 8 by 2.5 feet, and the other one is a hanging sign that is 3 by 2 feet.
There's no hanging sign right now, you're adding a hanging sign.
Yeah, we're adding a hanging sign, correct.
But it's pretty close to, there's another hanging sign right behind it, so it'd be similar in nature to that.
Yeah, but this one is, because I've been there, this one is a bit inside. It has like you have to go some steps inside. Like this one is, yeah.
It's offset, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Any lighting on this sign?
Any what?
Any lighting on this sign?
Lighting, you mean molding? Lighting? No, no lighting.
Okay, any questions on this sign? Nice sign, little small.
It
lettering.
has already like the designated area there. I even
Yeah.
asked just to make sure that was the area for them, and yes, the landlord said that's the area, because that's like a corner building, and the other,
Upstairs.
yeah, the other side is on the other area, so yeah. Mhm. And that's the door for the basement, so it's not gonna be for a business, something. I already asked.
Okay. No questions? Any questions from the public? Hearing none, seeing none, public portion is closed. Do I hear support?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion approved, second?
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And I have a quick question, because I have another client who's coming up, and it's right in front of them. Is awnings allowed here? Awnings? Because I see awnings like more up the street, but no like right in front of them. So I'm just making sure before we do all the design or all that stuff. I will
No,
just
no.
confirm with the
Couldn't tell you.
inspector.
Privy to what you guys is working.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure, just,
Yeah, we wouldn't be
okay,
saying that's proposed.
okay.
We don't want to help you.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I was just like, let me ask just in case. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know where they're saying minimums, I don't know where the maximums are.
Okay, so, do I hear a motion to close the meeting?
I'll make a motion to close the meeting.
We have a second? on
Yes,
closing
Carol
the
did,
meeting?
Barbara did.
Yes.
Who,
We all did.
all agreed? All right, the meeting is closed.
So Brian,